back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Donnelle. Let's see, I know that I have not been very consistent about uploading my braces videos. I apologize about that. I've had some health issues last year that carried over into this year. More importantly than that is my mother passed away 3 months ago. I needed some time away to take care of everything that needed to be taken care of and just take care of myself. A lot of us, I don't think, do that often enough, is take out time for yourself. You don't realize how short life is. We're never promised tomorrow, so live your best life. That's a great quote. And I know that some of you that are following me on social media, I greatly appreciate you guys coming over to my Instagram or my Facebook. It may seem like I'm okay every single day when I post on social media. There's days that are now starting to slowly get better. It all just takes time, and what I'm going to have to do is just learn how to integrate those bad days into my daily life, and then just embrace the positive moments that I have. You wake up and you have a choice to do what you can with that day. And I am stuck in rush hour traffic right now, and okay, we're good. Back in the right lane again. I remember filming in November, January, and March, and when I look back at those older videos, I'm noticing that I could really tell that I wasn't feeling well. The month of December wasn't the best month for me. I did try a few times to record for you guys. I'm still not doing the best. I just wasn't able to be in the right mind frame, I think, to record, and it just wasn't a good time to be recording. I tried, so and sorry for my hair. It is up today. It's in a messy hair bun day, I guess that's what we'll call that. I'm not really sure what style this is. I am doing a little better. I had not recorded in a little over a month. I had not been feeling really well, but I am trying to stay optimistic and take it day by day. So somehow I made it through those videos, and I honestly don't know how I did it, but I had some inner strength that I maybe didn't realize that I had, and people keep telling me that right now, considering what all I just went through. But again, it is what it is. And after my last braces video I had uploaded, there are 4 other videos that I had uploaded after that. Again, I must have just had a good day and just embraced it. And I know that I have some subscribers, and it's growing slowly, so that I am very grateful for. On my channel, it's not going to be 100% braces related, but there's going to be some other kind of videos, hit or miss. This is all about my journey and my life. I hope that a lot of you are here to stick around and go through this journey with me. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So now with the updates for my braces, where we are at, to I guess maybe recap from where I left off last time, is I had an appointment on April Fool's Day, and I don't know what I was thinking agreeing to have an orthodontist appointment on April Fool's Day, but hey, it's a day is a day anymore. I am a prankster if I want to be sometimes, but yeah, no jokes were played on me for April Fool's Day, so that's good. And even at the orthodontist, nothing really bad happened, except for what I did get was my first power chain. And let's see, I think that when I started talking about my braces with some other friends that I have that are in braces already, they all talk about getting power chains pretty early in their braces journey. But I guess every person's braces journey is different. He left the wires the same gauge as they were from the appointment before that. And like I said, with that power chain that he put on April Fool's Day was pink, and kind of a pale pink, actually. I chose pink thinking that would be really bright and colorful. You know, while you have braces, some people want their ligature ties or their power chain to be kind of blending in with their braces. You know, you're in braces for the longevity that your orthodontist sets you in. It seems like most people are in them for 2 years. Some are in them for a lot longer, depending on their case. But have fun with it. If you're brave enough to get all the colors, then get all of the colors. I will have to say the biggest thing that I took from that appointment, as far as anything, if those of you that are curious, let's see, would be later that evening and into the next few days, was the teeth hurting. And oh my God, it was so nostalgic, like it was the first day that I had braces put on. My teeth felt very crowded, very like in a vice is how I had to explain it back in one of my first braces videos. That's just kind of how my mouth all felt, like it was just really in a vice. Everything felt really tight. Then later that night, before I went to bed, I just took a couple of Advil, and I should have just taken them prior to going to that appointment, but I didn't know that he was putting a power chain on. So anyways, now I just take an Advil or something before I go in to the appointment. Anyways, after trying to eat solid foods, again, nostalgic, had to, after a few days, just realized that my stomach was hurting and stuff, just trying to chew a bunch of solid foods as I normally would. Could not do it. Trying to chew them and just barely being able to chew anything that was solid. Nope, wasn't happening. So back to soft foods I went for another couple of days, and then I was good to go. So let's see, the next thing I wanted to talk about was if for those of you that have been following my videos for a little while, or have just recently went back and watched some other braces videos, know that in November I had a passive coil spring that the orthodontist has put in between two of my teeth, and that was to sustain a space because I had a tooth pulled because of bad flossing habits. I had a cavity in between two teeth, and it was not salvageable. Long story short, the choice that I was pretty much left with because of my bad flossing habits was to have a tooth pulled. It was in my upper left arch. He wanted to shift my teeth in different ways, and I won't lie in saying that I was nervous to see what he was going to do with that area, because I did not want him to try to shift my teeth and then my midline in the front not be exactly where it needs to be. So yeah, he has just kept reassuring me at the appointment on April Fool's Day that just trust me, I know what I'm doing. So what he explained though with that pink power chain that he put on was there was a spot, and I will insert a picture here so you can see what I'm talking about. There's a spot where he had left the power chain open because there was two teeth that he didn't want to move at a specific time when he put that on, and there was teeth that he did want to move. So it's crazy how they can manipulate your teeth over time with leaving a power chain off in certain areas. And now looking back at some other people's braces videos, I have seen where they only have a power chain literally on 3 teeth. They don't have the power chain that goes all the way from one side to the other. So now I completely understand that. So then, yeah, I'm just going to have to learn to trust the orthodontist, and he gets paid, you know, to do what he does. And so far he's had me worried a few times just because I'm not thinking that he is making the right choice, but find out that within a few weeks after each adjustment that things happened to line up and move and shift exactly how he had stated. But with me having that tooth that was pulled in my upper left arch had me really scared. But that spot where I showed you where he had left a power chain off between two specific teeth, I definitely can see a difference because and feel it. And the reason I know that is when I floss, I am able to get the floss in between two specific teeth, and I will insert that picture again and point at where I can feel the teeth pulling away from each other, where he's trying to separate them. And in that area, I'm able to get the floss in there a lot better than I was ever before. Because for those of you that are in braces or might be wondering about flossing when you're in braces, it's kind of a hard task to get done. I still do it twice a day, in the morning and then again at night. But since my flossing habits from the past were so terrible, I am not making that mistake again. I don't want cavities. And let's see, my lower arch, it is doing okay. It's starting to straighten up my teeth. When I rub my tongue against the back of them, I can still tell there's a little bit of a shifting that needs to happen. So I got some teeth that aren't flush exactly with the one that's next to it. I'll insert a picture here where you can see my lower arch and how well it is straightening up compared to, maybe I'll insert a couple of pictures where you can see like the first day that I was in braces, and then, or like the first month, and then where I'm at now, and showing you how my lower arch really has made an improvement. However, you will see that there's teeth that look like they're setting up higher than the others. That in itself will be fixed towards the end of treatment. They essentially shave, I think, just a really minute portion of your tooth off in order to straighten them all out, like so that they're not looking jagged once they're in the places that your orthodontist wants them to be. There are 5 hooks on my lower left arch, and then 5 hooks on my lower right, or 5 on my left, 4 on my lower right. Heck, I don't know. There's 4 on one side and 5 on the other, I forget. And then I've got hooks, of course, on the upper arches. So with that being said, what I was trying to get at is, the point I'm trying to make here is that, oh boy, someone's pulled over now. So now everyone's coming to a stop. So welcome to my drive. Me choosing to take you along today. The point I was trying to make, talking about the hooks that I have in my on my brackets, is I think he mentioned coming up that I will be looking at probably getting elastic soon. So it's hard telling what kind of elastic pattern I'll have. I might have some crisscrosses going across the front. Seriously, I doubt that, but who knows? So I think that's pretty much wraps up my update for April. And then I went back to the orthodontist the middle of May and had my just regular follow-up. I don't know about you, but a lot of people see their orthodontist every 4 weeks. Some go every 6. The wires that he put in for the upper and lower arch were the same gauge. Just like April, he did not change the wire gauges, just replaced the wires. The power chain top, not the bottom, and the power chain is the same all the way from one side to another. He did not leave an open space this time, and this power chain was blue that I had put on it in May. We also discussed right when I got done with my appointment in May was he is kind of on board with me of not wanting to pull another tooth. The tooth that he may have to extract really doesn't want to, and I really don't want to either, is since I mentioned I have one tooth that was pulled way before I got put into braces on the upper left arch. He is thinking he might need to pull one in the upper right arch that's directly across from it. However, I had a crown put on that tooth because it also flossing habits. He doesn't want to pull that tooth for one, he just doesn't want to pull it, and two, he hates that I spent the money to have a crown put on. And another reason that he brought that up when I asked him, is there anything else I need to be expecting for this next appointment coming up in June, is because I have an overbite and an overjet, and when I close my teeth, my overbite, my overjet is something that he really wants to correct. And with pulling that tooth, he will be able to pull the teeth on the upper arch back and make them flush with the bottom teeth, or at least as close as he can. So he's going to try to do that without pulling that tooth. So we shall see. And so I have now pulled over into a parking lot so I can finish wrapping up this video. Traffic, like you've seen me have to deal with during this video, is a little bit crazy today, and I had a few errands to run and thought I would just bring you along with me so that you could learn about my braces now that I am ready to start filming again. And thank you for the patience, and that I took a leave of a few months there from filming, but sometimes our personal lives always should take preface of anything else. So with that said, if you enjoyed this video, which I hope that you did, please give it a like, please give it a big thumbs up. That would greatly help my channel. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel but would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you would like to be notified of every time I upload a new video, please hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button. And I hope you have a great day or a great night, whatever it may be for you. Thank you again for watching. Bye!